Governor Inuwayahaya hails Renewed Hope Initiative as key platform for APC governance. GOMSA President calls on members to drive association's growth at 2025 dinner and awards night. Welcome and thanks for joining us. I am Keziah Talayo Madami. This is 25 News. Gombe State Governor Mahmoud Inuwayahaya has described President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renewed Hope Initiative as the key platform through which APC-led governments are delivering democratic dividends to Nigerians. The governor made the remark while receiving the Northeast Zonal Coordinator of the Renewed Hope Initiative and former Bauchi State Governor Malam Isa Yunguda at the Government House, Gombe. Governor Inuwayahaya said the vision of the Gombe State government aligns with President Tinubu's mission and the core principles of the All Progressive Congress, which underpin the Renewed Hope Initiative. He noted that APC leaders at both federal and state levels are united in their resolve to improve the lives and livelihood of citizens. As the chairman of the Northern States Governors Forum, the governor stated that the Renewed Hope mantra reflects the ideals upon which the party was founded, adding that the initiative serves as a vehicle for translating government policies into tangible benefits for the people. He expressed optimism over growing public confidence in the APC nationwide, stressing that performance and progress should remain the ultimate measure of governance. Governor Inuwayahaya called on party members and stakeholders to remain focused and ensure that the Renewed Hope Initiative reaches all parts of the country, reaffirming that Gombe State remains an APC stronghold. Earlier, Malam Isa Yunguda commended the governor's leadership, describing him as a symbol of stability, justice, and equity in the Northeast region. He praised the peaceful atmosphere in Gombe State, noting that peace and security are fundamental responsibilities of governance. Yunguda explained that the Renewed Hope Initiative is designed to fulfill President Tinubu's promise of improving the welfare of Nigerians through grassroots engagement, economic empowerment, and sensitization on government policies and reforms. He said the initiative will focus on training and empowering citizens in small-scale businesses to stimulate economic growth and improve living standards across communities. Also present during the visit were the Gombe State Coordinator of the Renewed Hope Initiative, Honorable Aisha Jibril Dukku, and an associate of the governor, Alhaji Ibrahim Salah Hassan. More so, Gombe State Governor Mahmoud Inuwayahaya has strongly condemned the killing of two residents, Yusuf Dadi and his sister Faiza, as well as the abduction of 4 others in Pindiga town in Akko local government area of the state. In a press statement from the Director General Press Affairs of the Gombe Government House, Ismaila Ubamisili indicates that the incidents occurred in the early hours of Saturday. Describing the attack as barbaric, cruel, and unacceptable, the governor said the murder of innocent citizens in their homes and the abduction of women and children is a grave crime that threatens the peace and security of the state. Governor Inuwayahaya stated that the government and the people of Gombe State share in the grief of the affected families and the entire Pindiga community. He disclosed that the Nigerian police and other security agencies have launched intensive investigations and commenced a manhunt for the perpetrators. The governor directed that all necessary resources be deployed to ensure the safe rescue of the abducted persons and the arrest of those responsible. Reaffirming his administration's commitment to safeguarding lives and property, the governor warned criminals and their collaborators that Gombe State will not be a safe haven for criminal activities. He added that security operations will be intensified, intelligence gathering strengthened, and community collaboration enhanced. The governor urged residents to remain calm and vigilant, cooperate with the security agencies. He also extended his condolence to the families of the deceased. He also extended condolence to the Pindiga Emirate, praying for Allah's comfort for the bereaved families and the safe return of those abducted. The Gombe State Police Command has confirmed a tragic case of suspected culpable homicide involving 2 casual staff at the Gombe Government House. The incident occurred on December 22, 2025, when a borehole operator identified as Malam Umar, also known as Baba Usama, was found unconscious within the Government House premises. He was rushed to the specialist hospital Gombe, where he was confirmed dead by a medical doctor. His remains have been deposited at the hospital mortuary for autopsy. Preliminary investigations revealed that the deceased was assaulted before his death. A review of CCTV footage reportedly showed a 19-year-old casual watchman named Shuaibu Adamu, also known as Yaya Mama, attacking the victim before fleeing the scene. The Commissioner of Police, Umar Ahmed Suso, visited the scene and ordered a thorough investigation. The suspect was later tracked and arrested the same day at his hideout in Bagadaza Quarters, Gombe, and has reportedly confessed during preliminary interrogations. Police say investigations are ongoing to establish the full circumstances surrounding the incident, while assuring the public of their commitment to justice and the safety of workers within government facilities. Further updates will be communicated as investigation progresses on this. In a new development, the Karangada Primary School alma mater has held its first historic union in over 50 years, bringing together old students to celebrate the legacy of the institution. The union took place at the school premises on the 27th day of December 2025. Speaking at the event, the head of service, Alhaji Kasimu Abdullahi, who also served as the chairman of the occasion, said the gathering was organized to commemorate the establishment of the school about 5 decades ago, celebrate its achievements, and mobilize support for the construction of an ICT center for the school. In his remarks, the representative of the chairman of the State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB, Alhaji Abdullahi, praised the leadership and members of the Karangada Old Boys Association, KOBA, for sustaining the values of excellence and service instilled by the institution, and for their continued commitment to giving back to their alma mater. Delivering a goodwill message, the chairman, House Committee on Education, Alhaji Shuaibu Adamu, commended the alma mater for organizing the reunion and pledged support for the construction of an ICT center with a donation of 500,000 naira. Other contributors to the fund included Alhaji Balabel Latinka, Alhaji Nasru Ahmed Bappa of the 2010 set, and Dr. Mohammed Isa Jibril. Dr. Mohammed Jikka also presented scholarship to deserving pupils. Awards of excellence were presented to Barrister Sani Haruna, Associate Professor Eskron Joktan, Shuaibu Adamu, and Aminu Yunguda, as well as past and present teachers of the school. In a new development, community leaders in Gwani West, Yamotidaba local government area of Gombe State, have called on residents to remain united and committed to the overall development of their communities and the state at large. The call was made by the National President of the Yamati Forum, Mr. Isiaku Ajuji, during the annual general meeting of the Bima Community Development Association held at the palace of the village head of Gwani West. Correspondent Umar Abdullahi Mahmoud Gwani has the details of the reports.
Mr. Ajuji emphasized that meaningful development cannot be achieved without unity, commending the leadership of the BCDA for organizing the meeting and urged them to sustain their effort for the benefit of the community and Yamal to develop local government area. He also encouraged other communities to emulate the initiatives. The chairman of the occasion, Brigadier General Abdullahi Hassan Gwani, represented by Alhaji Husseini Hassan Gwani, praised the organizers and called on the people of Gwani West to support the mission and vision of the BCDA. He assured the association of his full support, particularly facilitating the enrollment of youth into the Nigerian Army. Speaking earlier, the president of the BCDA, Alhaji Ibrahim Abubakar, explained that the association is non-political, non-religious, and non-tribal, established to foster unity among the people of Gwani, Yamaltu Deba, local government, Gombe State, and the country at large. He noted that since assuming office last year, the association remained committed to its earlier proposal of reconstructing the Gwani West Central Masjid and highlighted challenges facing the community, including farmer-header conflicts, and expressed appreciation to the chairman of Kwame local government area for intervening into the matter. Goodwill messages were delivered by Engineer Abubakar Musa Bimason, Alhaji Dan Asabe Zaria, and DCP Ahmed Mohammed German Deba, represented by Alhaji Bala Abdullahi, who presented a cash donation of 1 million naira to BCDA. They commended the association's effort and pledged continuous support. Providing an update on Gwani West Central Masjid project, Dr. Abdul Qadir Usman and Alhaji Saleh Musa Babacha outlined the level of work done, fund received, expenditure made, and the balance remaining in the account. The legal advisor of the BCDA, Barrister Shoaibu Usman Gwani, alongside the chairman board of trustee, Alhaji Umar Buba, urged sons and daughters of Gwani West to remain patriotic and committed to the growth and development of the association and the community. In his closing remark, the village head of Gwani, Alhaji Salisu Adamu, commended the BCDA for its tireless effort in promoting unity. He also applauded the Gwani One Family Youth Group for its support, particularly in organizing medical outreach, and encouraged them to sustain the initiatives. For Gmc News,
Welcome back. Thank you, Mahmoud Gwani, for the report. Now the news continues. The Gombe State Commissioner for Trade, Industry and Tourism, Alhaji Nasir Mohammed Aliu, has called for the promotion of cultural heritage to benefit younger generations and support community development. He made the remarks at a 2025 cultural event highlighting the heritage of Gwani East, which also featured the launch of a book on traditional leadership in Yamotidebe local government area of Gombe State. The commissioner praised the organizers, describing the event as a great success. The chief launcher, Alhaji Salisu Adamu Misau, said the initiative fosters unity and development in the community. The Emir of Yamatu, Alhaji Abubakar Aliu, commended the Gwani community for hosting the event. Author Alhaji Muhammad Hassan, whose book traces the transitional leadership journey of the historic city of Gwani since 1689, explained that the community has long been engaged in farming, fishery and blacksmithing with a strong tradition of Islamic education. He noted that the Gwani community plays a vital role in promoting the Yamatu Emirate and Gombe State as a whole, urging residents to maintain their cultural legacy for the overall progress of the area and the benefit of future generations.
Mun yi shi ne da turanci, so amfani da turanci shine mutane da dama za su amfana da shi, hatta wanda ba 'yan Gwani ba, ba terawa ba, hatta turawa za su amfana da shi. Shi yasa muka yi shi da turanci. Sunan garin yadda aka samu Gwani, kamar yadda muka sani cewa a tarihance yawanci lokacin da terawa suka zo dutsen Bima maharba ne, suna harbi, ana fita farauta, ana kamo abubuwa. To yawanci idan mutanen Gwani suka fita sarauta, sauran garuruwan suka tambaye su in san dawo tuna Gwani me kuka samu, sai mutanen Gwani su ce musu tuma gwagwandi. Daga nan sai mutanen aka fara kiran mutanen Gwani da Dugwandi. Daga Dugwandi sai aka canja suna, kamar yadda muka ce wajen pronunciation sai ya koma Gwani.
In the same vein, it was a colorful and joyous atmosphere as sons, daughters, friends and well-wishers of Tula converged at Wunge Tula in Kaltungo local government area of Gombe State for the 2025 Tula Cultural Festival. The annual festival, held with the theme Echoes of Tula, Honoring Heritage, Inspiring Tomorrow, featured a rich display of cultural dances, including Tula, Dadia, Waja, Fulani, and Yunguda performances. Speaking at the event, Gombe State Governor Alhaji Mahmoud Inuwaya, represented by the Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Alhaji Mohammed Saidu Fawu, commended the people of Tula for preserving their cultural heritage. The chairman of the occasion and Director General of the National Directorate of Employment (NDE), Silas Ali Agara, represented by the State Coordinator of the Directorate, Mrs. Hassama Umawa, expressed gratitude to the Tula community for the opportunity to chair the event and praised their commitment to cultural preservation. The guest speaker, Justice Mainasara Kogu Umar, stressed the importance of tolerance and mutual respect among Nigerians' diverse ethnic and religious groups, describing unity as essential for national development. In their separate remarks, the chairman of Kaltungo Local Government Area, Ilyas Suleiman, and the majority leader of the Gombe State House of Assembly, Honorable Gurey Laden, described cultural festivals as vital tools for strengthening unity and social cohesion. They urged the people of Tula to sustain their tradition. Speaking on behalf of traditional rulers at the event, the Kwandin Nunguraya of Adamawa State, Dr. Kurhaye Dishon Densanda, lauded the people of Tula for showcasing their rich cultural heritage. Earlier, the National President of the Tula Development Association, TDA, Dr. Napoleon Eladi Usman, explained that the festival is organized annually to ensure that younger generations remain familiar with Tula culture and prevent it from going into extinction. Members of the Gombe State Medical Student Association, GOMSA, have been urged to remain committed and contribute actively to the growth and development of the association. The call was made by the National President of GOMSA, Mrs. Victoria Daniel Madi, during the 2025 Dinner and Award Night and the launch of the GOMSA Alumni Magazine at the Gombe State University. Ms. Madi encouraged members to participate fully in the affairs of the association, noting that collective responsibilities will help in producing competent medical doctors capable of saving within and outside the country. She explained that GOMSA, established around 1997, is open to all Gombe indigene medical students and called for unity in moving the association forward. Also speaking, the staff advisor of the association and pioneer vice chancellor of Lincoln University, Malaysia Kumo, Professor Adamu Abubakar Sadiq, alongside Associate Professor Halima Usman Farouk of the Department of Gynecology, Gombe State University, advised students to set clear ambitions and life goals. They urged them to remain focused, proactive, and sincere in pursuit of successful medical careers. In his remarks, the former national president of GOMSA, Professor Musa Alugwambi, described the event as timely and commended the current leadership of the association. He called on all medical students in the state to identify with GOMSA and contribute meaningfully to national development. Highlights of the event included the presentation of gifts and award, as well as official launch of the GOMSA Alumni Magazine. Muslim parents in Gombe State have been urged to actively support their children in acquiring quality education to succeed both in life and in the hereafter. The advice was given by the Gombe State chairman of the Izala Council of Ulama, Sheikh Hamza Adamu Abdul Hamid, represented by Ustaz Kamis Ya'u, during the closing ceremony of a quiz competition organized by the Gombe Local Government Branch of Izala. The event, held at the number 8 Izala Jumat Mosque, Joro Abari, featured students from Mujal Sunnah Islamiyat School in the area. Sheikh Hamza noted that organizing the quiz competition was a timely and strategic initiative to engage young minds early and contribute to the moral and intellectual development of the city. Also speaking, the chief host and Gombe Local Government Chairman of the Council of Ulama, Sheikh Dauda Abubakar, emphasized that the competition was designed to reshape the mindset of students, prepare them for the future, and encourage schools to uphold such events regularly to keep pupils engaged productively. The quiz coordinator, Ustaz Aliu Mahmouda, explained that 18 Madarul Sunnah Islamiyat schools participated with 500 questions spanning across English, mathematics, Arabic, Hausa, and other science subjects. The desk officer of Madarul Sunnah Islamiyat schools in Gombe local government, Malam Mohammed Bello Gidadu, commended the schools for their commitment to student development and assured that all feedback will be considered to standardize the school syllabus. Ustaz Imran Abdullahi, Usman Abdul Mumini, and Alhaji Adamu Yakubu Doho highlighted contributions from individuals who sponsored gifts for the best performing schools. At the end of the competition, Madarul Sunnah Islamiyat School, Malang Inna, emerged as the overall winner. In a new development, the old student of Government Comprehensive Day Secondary School Gombe, class of 1990, have reunited to reminisce about school days and strengthen ties with their alma mater. The reunion was held at GovSecon Annex Hall, Federal College of Education Technical Gombe, and was attended by serving and retired principals, vice principals, and teachers. Among those present was a former Director of Administration and Finance at the Gombe State House of Assembly, Mrs. Anita Dogo. In a welcome address, the President of the Old Student Association, Alhaji Kabir Soho, who is also the Falaki of Gombe, commended members for their sacrifices and contributions towards the success of the program. Alhaji Kabir Soho disclosed that members of the association have contributed to the development of the school through projects such as the construction of student toilets and the renovation of a block of 2 classrooms. Also speaking, the Secretary General of the association, Dr. Garba Taylor, and the Chairman of the Ad Hoc Committee, Malang Haruna Gana, said the gathering was aimed at interactions and strengthening unity among members while appreciating their commitment to the association. Some former teachers at the event expressed joy over enduring friendship and cooperation among the old students and prayed for God's blessings and reward for their contributions to the development of the school. Highlights of the reunion included presentations of award and certificate to distinguished service to deserving members. More so, the chairman of Yamotideba local government area, Alhaji Abubakar Hassan Diffa, has joined other dignitaries at the official turbaning ceremony of Mohammed Dauda, who was conferred with the traditional title of the Latin Diffa. Mohammed Dauda, a staff of the Federal College of Horticulture Dadinkowa, received the title from the district head of Diffa, Alhaji Suleiman Inua, during a colorful ceremony held at the Diffa District Head's Palace.
Last time he went to Dadinkwa Mega Park for commissioning of mini grid. I told him that in Gombe State we are lucky. I think if he didn't come first with project, maybe Gombe.
Speaking at the event, Alhaji Suleiman Inua congratulated the new Dalatin Diffa and urged him to be a worthy ambassador of the Diffa community wherever he goes. The ceremony attracted prominent personalities, including the chairman of the Non-Academic Staff Union, NASU, Federal College of Horticulture, Dadinkowa, Comrade Mohammed Hassan, who attended in solidarity with the title holder. In a goodwill message, Mr. Bulus Madugu Mainasara emphasized the importance of traditional institutions in promoting peace, unity, and community development. He also highlighted the role of youth and women empowerment, particularly in agriculture, as key to the progress of the district, and prescribed the selection of Mohammed Dauda as a round peg in a round hole, citing his professional background, administrative experience, and personal integrity as qualities that make him suitable for the traditional responsibilities. In his closing remarks, the district head of Diffa, Alhaji Suleiman Inua, offered prayers for the Dalatin Diffa asking Almighty Allah to grant him long life, wisdom, and strengthen him in the discharge of his duties. He also prayed for lasting peace and harmony in Diffa District, Yamatu Emirate, Gombe State, and the country at large. That has been the news. To end today's news report, a recap of the major stories that made the headlines. You heard that Gombe State Governor Mahmoud Inuwa has described President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renewed Hope initiative as a vehicle through which APC-led governments are delivering tangible benefits to Nigerians. Speaking during a visit by the Northeast Zonal Coordinator of the initiative, former Bauchi Governor Malang Isa Yunguda at the Government House. We also brought to you a report that members of the Gombe State Medical Association, GOMSA, have been urged to actively contribute to the association's development and unity. The call was made by GOMSA National President, Ms. Victoria Daniel Madi, during the 2025 Dinner and Awards Night, which is also marked the launch of the GOMSA Alumni Magazine at the Gombe State University. That is 25 News. I am Kezaya Talayiwa Madami saying thanks for staying with us, wishing you a pleasant night rest. Stay with us for the Hausa translations of the bulletins.